wonder if I can simulate my own hairs. Let's see how close I can get. I want to have a growing system just like the tree simulation. We have seeds. The seeds jump into new positions based on directions. I love saying it. And every time they do, they make a new point of our hair on the screen. And obviously, we should have a limitation for them. I know the hairs grow infinitely, but let's just don't burn our CPU. And you probably know that if we make the gaps minimal, it looks like something is getting bigger. Looks good, right? So far we can randomize the height, the direction, and even change the width. For being more realistic, I want to make the point of my hairs sharp. Now you can see I'm making the heads sharper from some point, and I have to make changes to my variables so I can get it realistic as I can. Let's make the pointy head 10. What about 5? Aha! Now we can say we're growing some hairs. But take a look at this problem. As you can see on this frame, if I make the arrows go away, the girth of that little hair should not be that much. Am I right? Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to make the width of each point in my hair 0 and make them grow by themselves by a chance. And I guess we have a little problem. That doesn't look as I expected, because we need a new rule for the growth. As you can see on this frame, some points are growing more than the previous one, and that's not realistic as we want, right? So here's the rule. No point can grow more than the previous one, and that will fix the weird things that we saw. And look at this. Pretty impressive. But the hairs are not always straight, are they? Well, at least not mine. So we can add a little misdirection. And ooh, not so bad, isn't it? I want to see if I can make my own hair with changing these values. Let's have a little more misdirection. And maybe a little more. Let's see it this way. I guess we need more. And now? Not so bad, but not so good either. Well, my hair is a little bit more than all of you expected. Let's add some more height. And now it's just beginning to be scary. As you can see, many of them are going just back and forth. Not anything special, but I need some curly hairs. Here's how I'm gonna solve this problem. If the direction get to clockwise, it will have more chance of continuing that direction, and vice versa. So now we will have the continue bend chance, which is 1 in X. I want to make it, for example, 5, and maybe some other changes. Let's try it this way. Yeah. That's actually how I look when I walk in the wind. So the next problem is some of them are going straight up, and that's not realistic. We need to make them come down, like this. If I make a continuous gravity, it doesn't look good. So I want to cut the possible directions into 4 segments. If the direction is on the upper left segment, it should go counterclockwise. But if it's on the upper right segment, it should go clockwise. And it will be something like this. And as you can see, they're going down most of the time. So good. Let's change the values again and see what I can find. Here is more thick hairs, some thin hairs, the thrash metal style, tentacles, some bigger curls, more bendy curls, some regular hair after shower, woman hair, and some fantasy stuff. Let's have some coloring. Whoa. I am really impressed. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. That's enough for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you can be notified if I make more of these cool simulations. I'll make sure you can access this project in my GitHub account, and the link will be in the description. Try to make your own hair and send them to me if you like to. I will see you with another cool algorithm. And as always, keep yourself hydrated. Yeah. Oh my god. Peace. Bye.